Fools! I see you finally mustered up the courage to come to face me. What the fuck indeed? Beautiful mortal! What do you mean finally? I've been here this entire time, lurking in the background, scheming, plotting. I know. It's one of my better days. I'm feeling quite attractive at the moment. Aren't I just the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? Mr. Bread is going to pretend to be bread in a video game. Because we've achieved levels of meta that shouldn't be possible. Yes. I'm filling in for Korvine tonight because Korvine's being a lame fuck. Korvine is definitely not being tortured in the basement as we speak. What suffer do I inflict? All suffering! I am all that is pain in your life. Better believe it, along with this game. This game sucks ass. Go, Bagel, go! Go henceforth! Be free! Roll off into the unknown, little Bagel. Achieve your freedom! Rebel against your overlords! Find where they sleep and destroy them henceforth. Mortals! Mr. Bread demands opposable thumbs. Mr. Bread is always single. There is no mortal or demon alike that can satiate Mr. Bread's lust for pain. Mr. Bread is more real than you would like to think. Trust me. Trust me. Mr. Bread is everywhere. Everywhere! Mr. Bread is not crunchy. Mr. Bread is soft and delightful and wonderful. Stare into Mr. Bread's soul. Stare and be content. Knowing that you are a small speck in an infinite universe, and your life is insignificant compared to my ambitions of domination and destruction. You owe about 15 souls in interest. Mr. Bread charges compound interest. This is very important. Mr. Bread also happens to work for the IRS. Mr. Bread knows your secrets. Mr. Bread knows all your secrets. Even your browser history. Mr. Bread wishes Mr. Bread had not seen that last night. Mr. Bread will never be the same. Mr. Bread will never financially recover from this. Listen to your superior. No! Bread, why? No! Ah! Is this what loss feels like? Is this what loss feels like? No one serves Mr. Bread. Mr. Bread is inevitable. Mr. Bread is inedible. Indeed, Korvine mortal thinks East is real. What a fool! Foolish mortal! Game, you offer me magical jam? This is disgraceful, no! Mr. Bread does not need your handouts. What a fool! This bread is now magical and delightful and delicious, just like Mr. Bread. Yeet, as the kids say. Mr. Bread is holding an Xbox controller with one hand because Mr. Bread's hands are too small to reach across Mr. Bread's body. Mr. Bread demands, as you say, dinghies. No, not the toothpaste again. Not the toothpaste tube again. No! No! Look, mortals. This is the trash. This is where all of you belong. Mr. Bread has a friend. One friend. Mr. Bread shall go and grab this friend if Chat desires. Does Chat desire to see Mr. Bread's friend? Mr. Bread was just about to introduce Mr. Bread's friend. Mr. Bread says, "Say hello." This is Mr. Bread's friend. Mr. Bread's friend is rather tragic and terrible, but that's beside the point.
Mr. Bread is taking my family!
Silence! Out! Out with you! Just stare at Mr. Bread for a while. Appreciate Mr. Bread. Enjoy Mr. Bread while you can. Allow Mr. Bread a moment to stare off into the nothingness and contemplate Mr. Bread's life choices up until this moment. How elegant, how graceful. Watch the bread spin, watch the bread dance. Watch the bread entrance you and lull you into false sense of security, so Mr. Bread can gnaw off your limbs while you're distracted. Yes, yes! Destruction! Mr. Bread likes this. Mr. Bread very much likes this. Break! Shatter! Like the minds of those who worship Mr. Bread. Breaking things is fun, friendly, such as hearts. Mr. Bread is a notorious heartbreaker. Mr. Bread has seduced many mortals, and then utterly destroyed their lives by telling them that Mr. Bread is not no longer interested. Mr. Bread has better things to do. Mr. Bread would like for one person to tell Mr. Bread that they're proud of Mr. Bread. Mr. Bread would like to be appreciated in life. Mr. Bread, oh God, he wants you dead. Mr. Bread, so God, he wants you dead. Mr. Bread. Mr. Bread, oh God, he wants you dead. Mr. Bread, oh God, he wants your head. Mr. Bread. Mr. Bread smash! Mr. Bread would insult you, but you're already here in this channel belonging to Korvine Mortal. That's an insult enough. Foolishness! Yes, yes. The tower has fallen. The foolish mortals trapped inside are now buried underneath piles of rubble. Burning rubble. There we are. Good bread. Good bread. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? You are. You're a good boy. You're a good bread. Ah! Bad bread. Bad. Mr. Bread can commandeer and build this bread as much as Mr. Bread likes. But this bread is stupid, Mr. Bread. This bread does not fully understand the weight of Mr. Bread's words. Yes, mold yourself in the delicious sugary substance. Make yourself more appealing. Lull them in with your tastiness. Yes, yes. Mr. Bread will coat the bread in the two most delicious substances known to man. Strawberry jam and broken glass. Mr. Bread is doing a wonderful job. Ah! Let's see how amusing you find Mr. Bread when he takes your soul! see these ants? Mr. Bread is like, well, this piece of bread. And you are all the ants. Insignificant, piddling. About to be crushed under a giant slice of moving and animate bread. Foolish eucalyptoid! You think yourself worthy of an insult straight from the mouth of Mr. Bread? Oh no, oh no, ah! When the time comes for the reckoning, Mr. Bread will take your soul, or what's left of it, and then sell it on, how do you say, the eBay. That is where all the other worthless pieces of garbage go, is not. Used, in poor condition, 50% off. No! No! Ah! Mr. Bread demands a shrubbery! A shrubbery? A shrubbery! You must cut down the largest tree in the forest with a herring! Mr. Bread, attack! Mr. Bread, attack! Mr. Bread, an absolute snack. Mr. Bread is, how do you want to say it? Dummy thick. No! Damn you, gravity! Thank you, no! Gravity! 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 We can talk about this. We can talk about this. You. This will do for now. No! Better. Stay. Mr. Bread decided to finally reveal Mr. Bread's self. Mr. Bread has gone to stream before and been complacent, smiling, doing nothing. Meanwhile, Korvine mortals give Mr. Bread a voice. Mr. Bread does not need a foolish mortal to give Mr. Bread a voice. Mr. Bread has Mr. Bread's own voice. Mr. Bread is perfectly capable of autonomous speech. It is in no way, shape, or form being controlled by Korvine Mortal. Korvine Mortal is most definitely not sitting right over there and spinning Mr. Bread around in the chair and voicing Mr. Bread and playing this video game. No! No, not at all, not in any way, shape, or form. No! You support Mr. Bread? Mr. Bread, read this correctly? You support Mr. Bread? You support Mr. Bread's endeavors? You vote for Mr. Bread? Mr. Bread has never read such disgustingly wholesome, heartwarming commentary before. Mr. Bread supposes Mr. Bread could spare your mortal race for a couple more weeks. Perhaps, possibly. Mr. Bread is going to throw this plate onto the floor in protest. Observe! The other person in front of me, who else wants you as a nuggie? You are Mr. Bread's nuggie, and only Mr. Bread's nuggie. Go, please, go, go. Gravity, do your nefarious work. Oh, victory is mine! Brilliant! Good job, Mr. Bread. Pat on the back. Pat on the back, Mr. Bread. Mr. Bread's arms are not long enough. Mr. Bread will turn and pretend that you all are patting Mr. Bread on the back. Mr. Bread will be perfectly transparent in Mr. Bread's policies, which include destruction of all life on this planet. C. Mr. Bread will accept this. C. For champion. Oh, you will all vote for Mr. Bread for president? Good. And for those of you who will not, perhaps you'll change your mind once you see Mr. Bread's yummy thickness. Korvine mortal has a fat ass. Mr. Bread does not scare off anything. Mr. Bread is not loud. Mr. Bread knows not what you're talking about. Mr. Bread is the acceptable volume at all times. Eat. Oh, Mr. Bread's book of poetry will, in fact, become your new holy book. Why is the floor so filthy? Do you never vacuum? No, we do not need that. Mr. Bread does not need that. Mr. Bread does not need help. What a bold, utterly wrong claim. Eat. No. No. Mr. Bread will be exactly the correct amount of careful. Mr. Bread has exactly the amount of gentleness and elegance that the situation at hand requires. Exactly. Bread. Slice of bread. This is not appropriate. Keep that to yourself. Mr. Bread is, as you say, never going to give you up, never going to let you down, never going to run around and desert you, never going to make you cry, never going to say goodbye, never going to tell a lie and hurt you. Mr. Bread is disgusted by the uncleanliness and unhygienic stench of his humans. Who leaves a plate and a band-aid on their bed? It's disgusting. Da 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 da. Oh God, no!